Hello everyone, it is March 7th, May, already confused, I need my morning coffee, but that means the Cheshire Cat is in the valley. You can get him as a companion, and in this video we're going to talk about how to just about do that. Bear with me, there are a lot of cobwebs in my brain this morning. I'm going to blame it on him, but look at him, he's class, and his little house is a tree which suits me down to the ground. So this is how I got him today. Now, over the past while, you've been getting some quests about the Cheshire Cat. So there was one straight away after Alice's one with Scrooge McDuck. I went into Remy's restaurant, and again, you're plagued with these kind of random quests where you just have to kind of clean up Cheshire's actions. So I'm not entirely sure if these are prerequisite for Cheshire or if they're just added bonuses or whatnot. But it's a good idea to just have a scan online. Now, the three ones that I done was Scrooge McDuck's, I done Remy's, and there was another one about Moana. And again, I just logged in today and I just got this quest automatically. So Moana is the third one that I done. So we done Scrooge, Remy, and then Moana, and then Cheshire's welcome quest appears. So that's what worked with me. Read online that there are a few more quests that you can actually do with him, so I'm not entirely too sure. But this quest is called Tree Catastrophe. I'd imagine you just get this automatically because this again just automatically appeared in my quest log. So I'd say happy days. So all you have to do is just follow Moana to her fishing boat. Hi. And you'll see that some of the fish have actually turned pink / purple / Cheshire Cat-esque. And all you have to do for this part of the quest anyway is take a picture of the photo, or take a picture of the photo. My lord, it has been one of those mornings, lads. Take a picture, and then you just have to catch 5 of them. Now they're in they're gold spawns, so just be on the lookout for gold spawns. Esports. So there should be 5 of these rings appearing, and rinse and repeat, and you're going to catch 5 of them, and then you're going to saunter your way to Alice. You're going to give her the Cheshire Catfish. She's going to be like, what are these? She's going to be caught in the bush. We're going to save her from the herbs. So yeah, he's been causing a bit of trouble, and I suppose then all you have to do is just make your way to Alice's house where you have a group meeting about how to solve everything. So there we go. And there's himself, Alice, nowhere to be seen.
Terribly wonderful that
He's so cool, isn't he? I am a fan. So yeah, this was a bit tricky for me. And again, this has just come out this morning, so I spent a long time trying to find this clue. I went outside, I went inside, and I'm going to show you the cheat that I done to just solve this bit of the quest, which was to just go around Alice's house with the camera and just take photos. I thought that was the tree, like some sort of symbolic tree, but if you just go around, I couldn't actually find necessarily where exactly the tree was. So I went around the valley looking for the tree, and then I read the quest thing, and it said that it's in Alice's house. Something could help you with Alice's house. So again, if someone can point out where exactly it is, but all I did was I just got my camera and started taking pictures around the room, and sure, look, it's among one of those 3 photos, and there you have his Cheshire Cat tree. It just appears right in front of you. Then you just say to him, I found your tree, and he's ready to move in, lads. He's more of an outdoor cat. So yeah, this is one of the few kind of like houses that actually isn't a house, but more just like a meeting spot for a Cheshire Cat, which I am A-okay with. He's so cool, and like the designs are going to be so cool. So, talk to Cheshire Cat, we've done that. I'd say we're going to just go out and place it maybe. I don't know what the next prerequisite is. So, go into your furniture. Alice, it's a pretty big tree, and even though I have an empty valley, I still can't find a place to put it. Story of my life. So anyway, we're just going to go put him down here beside the beast's flower thing for now. I will design the valley at some point. So it says here, to start a hangout with the Cheshire Cat, talk to him in its tree. Remember, he has a mind of his own. During hangouts, he will come and go as he pleases, but will not always be visible. So kind of like Vanellope sometimes when he'll do a disappearing act. And believe me, this is something to get used to, because even when you're trying to look for him for quests and stuff, it's just kind of waiting for him to reappear, which is quite funny, but also like, come on, man. Anyway, talk to him. He'll speak in riddles. But again, such a cool little addition to the valley, I think. And I don't know why we had to wait so long for him to come. That's Tree Catastrophe. Again, 2 or 3 little quests beforehand, or maybe it'll automatically happen within the patch. But I hope you all enjoy Cheshire Cat, lads, as much as I am. I am going to bomb away with all his friendship quests. Everyone's going to come over and give him an owl welcome. He doesn't get the traditional fountain entrance, which is sad. But sure, look, we'll make it work. I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone's creations in the next couple of while for Wonderland. As always, lads, thanks very much for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying the patch as much as I am. And as always, be good, look after yourselves, and take care until we next meet. I'm going to leave you with some of the quests that you have to do to unlock Cheshire Cat.
Hello.
If you're stuck, have a look at them. They're pretty easy, so you can just watch and marvel at my messy valley as I go around in my bunny head costume, cleaning up cat paw prints and whatnot. Again, it's Remy, Scrooge and Moana worked for me. Some people have said there's a Toy Story quest too. Maybe they're random generated. Maybe you don't have to do any of them at all. Maybe you have to do all of them. Who knows? But if you have any questions or any problems or any comments, drop them below and I'll get back to you soon. Be good. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we are ploughing along with Cheshire Cat's friendship quests. He's finally level 2 after giving him a lovely flower and playing the scramble coin and whatnot. So as you can see, there's the list of rewards, some nice ones. We're going to put him as a time bender because don't have many of those in the valley and it kind of fits in with his theme, I think. This quest is called Furniture Fluster and it's a nice easy one, you'll be glad to know. So this is the first of his friendship quests, and basically he's causing a muck with the furniture of different villager homes. So he's basically like Jack Skellington and Alice 2.0, causing a bit of mischief in the only way a Cheshire Cat can. So anyway, turns out he has rearranged the furniture of different houses, and it's up to us to find the rightful owners, put them back in their place, and do a little bit of crafting. So he's already hanging out with us just in case he needs to follow us. So it says visit the house of the diamond in the rough, which can only mean it's Jasmine. So I made the mistake of going to Elsa because I thought Elsa, diamond, rough, but and then I actually got a glitch, so be careful. Go straight to Jasmine's house where you can talk to Aladdin, and you'll find out that there are again signature pink paw prints, which I hope becomes like some sort of decoration we can put around the valley. That'd be really cool if you could make like a path out of them. Anyway, basically there are some mismatched furniture here. So we have a plant, we have a vanity table, and we have some sort of hair salon thing, which makes me think it's Daisy's furniture. Return to the Cheshire Cat. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't follow you around, and you can just you have to keep going back to the tree, which is whatever. Hopefully your tree is in the right spot. So yeah, first one is Aladdin's. So then you have to find the owner of the furniture you just got, which I'm going to hazard a guess is Daisy. And Daisy's house and store are right beside us. Again, no comments on the state of my valley. It's awful. We will design it at some stage. So yes, Daisy's like, yeah, my stuff's missing. And we're gonna sympathise with the Cheshire Cat and say he misses Wonderland and he just wants to feel at home. So that's why he's being a bit of a boldy. Going to Daisy's house. And again, you can see new furniture that you have to take out and then swap back in. So it's nice to see these little changes in houses. One thing I would love for to do, this is just an aside from the quest, I'd love if they actually expanded some of the houses, because like, this is Daisy's house, but like, where's her bed? Where's her kitchen? Unless she lives with Donald, I don't know. Just a bit. Like, Alice's house is really cool. I think they should like give us a chance to like add rooms to different houses and stuff. Anyway, that's for a different video. Talk to Daisy after restoring all her stuff. And then because you've got the rusted items, you need to find out who they belong to. Now, I think it's Wally. Let's say it's Mother Gothel, because it looks old. Yeah. She'd bait us if she heard that. So, go talk to Wally. I made the mistake of going into Wally's house before talking to him. So yeah, you have to talk to him beforehand. And then go into his house. Where the same scenario will happen. We have the rusted bench. We have the metal container. And we have the wooden sink to put in. Wally's house is pretty cool, isn't it? It's nicely decorated. Now, Aladdin's furniture isn't, and Jasmine's isn't here, so that's a conundrum. So we have to go back to the Cheshire Cat, who is patiently waiting in his tree. And again, I would highly recommend reading a lot of the dialogue, because it is just kind of like a Lewis Carroll novel. He is utterly confusing, to which Cheshire Cat says, "Thank you." So we're going to go and craft Aladdin's replacement furniture. Now you're going to need fibre, soft wood. Do we have enough for fibre? No, so we need a bit of seaweed, lads. You're going to need fibre, soft wood, purple rising penstemon, and the green rising penstemon. So we're going to need a little bit of seaweed. So just go to Dazzle Beach. Y'all probably have this in your thousands, but I very rarely fish in this game, so, and of course we'd be catching actual fish as opposed to the seaweed that we want. I kind of wish that Moana would give us seaweed with her boat, but anyway. There we go, there's the one seaweed we need. So one seaweed makes 5 fibre, so you just need 2 seaweed. We already have one in our inventory. There we go, some nice fibre. Might check Christoph's store and see if we can buy some. I think he sells fibre. Make your pretty pillow. Make your Agrabah table. And make your intricate chest, which I wish we could keep because I love these chests. Even though, like, I think my most favourite part of the Wonderland update is that you can expand chests with Dreamlight magic. So, kind of removes the need for those large chests and dark wood. But anyway, I'm a fan still. Don't know why we went into Alice's house, but I'm going to leave that in because I'm a relatable gamer. The morning coffee has not hit me. We're actually going to go into Aladdin's house. So used to just going into Alice's house for these quests. Talk to Aladdin.
Great, you're here. Gotta run.
Put Aladdin's furniture in. So instead of talking to Aladdin, we actually have to put the stuff in first. The music's so good in this. I wish you could actually pick the soundtrack of what you listen to while you play. It's so nice. Anyway.
Yes.
So yes, I sort of had to remake it all. I'm going to take credit for this. You took all my fibre. And then, this is familiar territory, we go back to Cheshire. So again, he's going to be stuck in his tree.
Do something yourself, perhaps.
So yeah, the sneaking suspicion is he wants to just have the Disney Dreamlight Valley all mixed up like Wonderland so he feels at home, which is a nice sentiment. But yes, he gives his solemn word as a Cheshire Cat he will try and behave.
I'd say
And there we go, Furniture Fluster Dunzo. It's a nice easy quest, really quick. There's a little bit of to and froing, but listen, could have been a lot worse. Take an old cheeky photo just to celebrate the event, which is really nice. And there we have it, lads. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed Cheshire joining your valley. As always, thanks very much for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, all that fun stuff. And until next we meet, look after yourselves, be good, and take care. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we are taking a look at Cheshire Cat's next friendship quest. It's all nonsense, a very relatable title. Hope you're all enjoying the brand new addition to the valley. We're speeding through his friendship quests and this is all about having his own Wonderland themed nonsense party, which we can expect has lots of randomness, confusion, chaos, all that fun stuff. So Cheshire has a problem, no one trusts him in the valley, and I can't help but think why. So we're going to have to invite people, cook things, all that fun stuff again. The quest is a little bit buggy, so I did encounter one or two freezes that did cause me to have to reset the game. Anyway, we had to go get some cocoa beans for the recipes. Remember, go to your inventory and learn them from the books. So you have 2 dishes to learn. You have tea sandwiches and garlic chocolate treats. Or tarts. So we just needed cocoa beans, which we are in very low supply of. You do need to make 2 of them, lads. But the portrait for the food is quite cool, isn't it? Not so pushed on the ingredients per se. Bring the meals to Cheshire Cat. So we have to take him outside because we can't talk to him inside. So that's what I mean. It's a little bit buggy because of the way he kind of vanishes and appears and stuff. It's kind of hard to talk to him when you want to if he's following you. So my advice maybe is to just leave him in the tree and visit the tree whenever you need to talk to him. After that, we have to craft things. So we have to craft a lovely balloon decoration to go with the party. And some random things I think as well. Such is Wonderland. So yeah, we have to make the Cheshire Cat smile arch balloon and then decorate around his tree. So wherever you have it in the valley, you have to put a few random things and oddities around. So we have our crafting desk beside us. Just going to jump onto that. We should have everything. Yep, so raspberries or oregano, snowballs and coal ore, just because, why not? Very cool floaty thing. And there we go. Make your way then to the tree. So, here we go. Go into your furniture mode. And we just have to plop down. And it's a really cool arch. Probably doesn't suit the peaceful meadow. I'm going to move the raspberry bush. This is one of the rare moments where I put a little bit of effort into this design because I do love the Cheshire that much. So we put it at an angle there. Then you can just put random things. So it's all nonsense. You can put anything you want. We might make it a little Wonderland theme. So I love these daffodils. We have a night thorn there that's ruining the mojo. So we put a few flowers down. Something orange. Any other piece. Now I made a mistake here. I thought that meant with furniture. So I went into the filters and I went orange and I said, right, let's put in something orange like pile of honey pots or something. And so I just put that in for good measure. A little bit of Winnie the Pooh. But it actually meant we have to wear a little bit of orange on our clothes. So, my bad. Relatable gaming. Put on orange shoes. And then any other random piece. So we're just going to try and put in a wee necklace. And some glasses maybe. Put a wee patch on. Very Pirates of the Caribbean meets Alice in Wonderland. Now we have to invite villagers to the nonsense party. So we have to track down. So sometimes it's easier, I think, to just go where you know they're going to be as opposed to finding them wandering. So we know Daisy's going to be in our boutique.
Oh, it's you!
I love how Cheshire's just like in the background floating around. So anyway, she's going to be teed off. She's not forgiving him for messing up her house. Who would? She's relatable if not that, our Daisy. So we talk to Daisy. Next we go to Remy.
Hello.
So he was right beside his restaurant, so I thought it prudent to go to him straight away. And again, he's curious about the flavours, so let's give him an invite. Well, nothing too scandalous there. Next one then is Scar. And it's funny because you do forget that Scar is a cat, and so is Cheshire. And he keeps calling him a weird kitten, which is quite funny. So yeah, Scar is going to come in attendance. the little kittens party. It's cute. And then Tiana running to us. She heard there was a party. And there is Mirabelle in the background trying to steal the scene again. My mortal enemy. She's back. I want to mute her. I want to mute that animation. Yeah, she can't come. Go back to the Cheshire Cat. Go back to Cat. And again, you can always just find him in his tree if you can't find him wandering around the valley, if he's hanging out with you. So he gives you another banquet. So we have the Mad Hatter's Tea Party and we have the Nonsense Tea Party banquet table. We're not going to collect the gold. It's a bait. Plop it down. It's a tiny one, which I suppose feeds into the theme. And there we go, lads. It's a nice photo op. Scrooge McDuck randomly there. And cheese. So you can get it like a nice photograph. I like the Alice in Wonderland one. Maybe the angle, if it had been reversed, probably would have been better. So maybe angle it a little bit differently. Then it's peer review time, so we have to ask for people's opinions of the party. And obviously most of them are going to be quite reserved in saying they had a good time.
It's our little secret.
So yeah, Scar didn't have a good time. Tiana didn't have a good time. Daisy definitely didn't have a good time. But Remy, surprisingly lads, enjoyed the creativity on display on the plate. Which I suppose is to be expected. He applauds the creativity. He's a man who enjoys a bit of nonsense. We have a Remy quest to do actually. Oops.
Terrible to see you. Terribly wonderful, that is.
I do love him. I think he's class. The animations and everything are so good. Again, a little bit buggy, but that's to be expected because he does have kind of like nice disappearing mechanics. We're going to pick Daisy as having the worst time. Yeah. So I think the aim of the party was to tee them off a little bit more. So we love the chaos. And that's kind of it, lads. It's all nonsense. It's a lovely quick quest. You get a nice new way to summon villagers around the valley for a nice photo op. It's a lot smaller of a banquet table, which probably would suit a lot of people. Use the camera to gather villagers. So yeah, this is probably going to help with our dream snaps if it's a fashion one. But yes lads, thanks very much for checking out the video. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. I hope you're enjoying the patch as much as I am. And until next meet, look after yourselves, be good and take care. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we are going to learn how to unlock the Uncrafting Station, the brand new mechanic introduced with the Cheshire Cat. It comes with the quest, the Uncrafting Station, which is unlocked when you get him to Friendship level 7. So if you haven't got that, you're going to have to get your skates on and grow those pumpkins. But yes, this quest is going to unlock the brand new Uncrafting Station, which basically means you can recycle any crafted material back into its ingredients. Now, you know, I'm not sure how useful this is going to be considering some of the items. I suppose it's on a case-by-case basis, but like, I personally haven't really crafted anything that I would want to get rid of. But anyway, craft the 3 widely jubilant planters is what I'm going to call them. It's a fuddly word that they've used, but yes, we're going to craft these 3. Should be easy enough. We need to craft one of them, and the 3 are included within it, which is happy enough. I suppose I'll use this moment to thank everyone for checking out all these Cheshire Cat videos. The channel is exploding in activity. I'm really grateful. Thank you very much.
It's you.
So,
Oh my.
again, I would recommend everyone to read these dialogue things. They're quite funny. They've kind of got the tone and voice of Cheshire down to a T. So anyway, yeah, we're going to get our pickaxe to break up what it is we just made, which is lovely. Thank God it was something that easy enough to make that we're not going to be clutching our pearls too much at wrecking. But having said that, you will get your resources back, so it's not that bad.
See you soon.
This is just kind of a preamble to the Uncrafting Station. So go to your furniture. Forgot how to speak there. We're going to drop down 3 of them. And then get your pickaxe. And at this moment I would like to point out I am wearing the new caterpillar costume. I don't like the hat in it, but the cape is quite cool, so I don't know. And, you know, the pants and the slacks and socks and shoes and stuff is cool, and the cravat, but the hat's a little bit beyond me. So yes, now we have to take these balloon arches and unmake them too. So we're on a rampaging course of destruction here in this quest. Get all the frustrations out in the digital world. So yeah, we're just going to place down the balloon arches. And again, this is actually quite cool because I kind of like the animation to this. And I wasn't expecting this. When you break it up, the balloons start flying, which is quite cool. I really enjoy that. And we just get loads of resources that we actually didn't have to spend to craft. So hey, go us. You're going to pick up your blue flowers and whatnot. And return to Cheshire. What splendid unmaking. Thank you. In real life, that is a particular skill of mine, breaking things. So yes, the idea of making a contraption or a station that could take over unmaking could be useful. Cheshire's not at all on board at the minute because it would take the fun out of wrecking stuff with our pickaxe. But sure, look. What's a what?
Marvelous.
So what we then need to do is we need to go to Wonderland. And in Wonderland you're going to find blue mushroom spores. So if everyone remembers, and again, no commenting on the state of my realm, of my valley. But yeah, this is a shortcut to the Wonderland, just through the rabbit hole. Or rabbit tunnel, I suppose. And again, you're going to just be looking for blue spores. Which, if you know, there's a few blue mushrooms around the place. But it's just kind of blue clouds around. They're really easy to find, so you're not going to be too taxing. Again, just craft a little bit of food or cook a little bit of food and then sprint around and you'll find them on the trail throughout the starting part of the realm. So just take the outskirts and you'll find a load of them. So we found 20 of them. Then get your keister out of the realm. Now at that moment I did check and see could I teleport out, but you can't. Teleport out of the realm, you're going to have to go to the very start and talk to the mushroom because it would be quicker. That puts you in the peaceful meadow. If you use the door, you'd be in the castle. So we're going to go to the meadow because that's quicker, and we're just going to go to Cheshire.
How marvelous.
I do love his voice acting and the animations. He's so cool. He's a bit glitchy. If you get him to hang out with you, he's a bit glitchy. So today is half a Tuesday in Wonderland, so I'm feeling half helpful. That's a quote and a half for you. So we're going to use the spores, I suppose, to make this Uncrafting Station. Very highbrow scientific research here. So this is the problem I had, lads. I had glass, plenty of glass, but the hardwood was a problem. I didn't have near enough of it, so I did have to go and gather a good bit of it. And will I tell you a secret as to why I didn't have a lot of hardwood? Because, as many of you will know, I took out a lot of stuff in my valley. When you take out a lot of stuff, including the tree decorations, the hardwood doesn't spawn. So that's why I didn't have enough hardwood. So, if I can give you one piece of advice, it is to make sure you have trees. Because the only other source of hardwood you will have in the game are the tree stumps around. See the way like all the wood just gathers around this one tree I have. And that, my friends, is why I didn't have hardwood. So what we had to do was we had to go around and find the tree stumps and hope for the hardwood. And then just go into the furniture mode and plant a load of trees. Now, chances are you aren't noobs like I am and didn't have this problem. But look, As soon as I planted a few trees, the game was like, yes, we've had all this hardwood ready and waiting for you, so please come and collect it. After you get that, go and craft your uncrafting station. So we're going to float on by to our house over here. My mortal enemy Maribel there in the background. Over to functional items, and it's the uncrafting station. It's a little bit bigger than the crafting desk, but it looks cool, so I'd imagine this is going to be a popular ornament at any rate. But yeah, let me know in the comments, lads, how useful this is going to be, because I'm not entirely sure what furniture would be good to just recycle and upcycle. Maybe if you had like repeat stuff you weren't going to use, but anyway. So yeah, if you crafted furniture that you don't want to use anymore, use the station. You do need to spend Dreamlight Magic is the only thing, and it's like Tiana's slow cooker, there is a time limit. So we're going to get rid of one of the chairs because we had 13 and we're going to make it a nice even number. Not superstitious on this channel whatsoever. Quick, done. We got our 10 wood back, and that's the first one done. We go and talk to Cheshire. We get stuck in the environment, dodging clutter like it's the Matrix.
How marvelous.
So yes, it works, and we actually had fun working on this with you. We'll pay him a compliment. You're not that bad. He's actually brilliant. He's my favourite. And there you go, lads. The Uncrafting Station unlocked. A nice, really easy quest to do. The only thing is you're going to have to get to level 7 with Cheshire, which may be a bit of a trouble. But I believe in you. As always, lads, thanks very much for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, all that fun stuff. And until next we meet, look after yourselves, be good, and take care. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. We have made it, level 10, friendship quest for the new arrival Cheshire Cat. Woo, a lot of pumpkins grown in the last day or two. Apologies for the delay. We did need to get Stitch leveled up for part of the quest. So there was a little delay in that. We were caught on the hop. But we are ready and willing to do level 10, which is called On a Wild Cheshire Chase. Now, Cheshire is giving us riddles, and, you know, I was reaching for my headache tablets there, but we have to ask Alice to interpret it, which is, whew, she's going to do the heavy lifting. So we're just going to speed along to Alice's home, which is right beside here. Better pick some raspberries while we're there. And there's Alice ready and waiting. I want that rogue. I'm only seeing that now. That hasn't shown up in the shop yet. A lot of Alice in Wonderland stuff hasn't shown up in Scrooge's shop yet, which I'm a bit miffed at. Anyway, Alice is more than able to decipher the riddle.
My goodness.
And it is quite a clever one, because it just turns out that the note we're holding is the thing that we have to eat.
Really?
So yeah, the riddle was that you had to eat what you were holding, and since we're only holding the note, we've discovered that it is it's made out of rice paper, which is disgusting me and offending me to no end. So yeah, then we have to click on the memory that shoots out of us, and that will show us kind of like a corrupt door in the dream castle. Get your keister to the dream castle. Now this took me a while because I was looking for the actual Cheshire Cat thorns and whatnot, and it turns out that was just kind of like an illusion. So if you're like me, you go into this one up at the top and you're like, why is it not clickable? It's because it's actually the Beauty and the Beast door. So go down to the lower tier, click on the plant, and some spoiled milk and a white rose will pop out, because why not? And we just carefully talk to Alice without going into the Beauty and the Beast realm, because she's trying to bait us into it. So yes, we're so confused. But this is typical, this is classic and normal behaviour from good old Cheshire. And because it's a white rose, it springs to mind, Alice, that we could go to where we painted the white roses. So we're just going to take a little bit of food so we can sprint. And sure, since Wonderland door is right here, we don't have to go to the rabbit hole. We can just use the Mad Hatter door there. And then what we're going to have to do is you're going to have to sprint. So have a bit of food and sprint back to the mushroom at the very far corner of the realm. Because then we can go to the mushroom and it'll teleport us past all the guards and cards. No need to go through the realm again. You can if you want. 'Tis a nice realm. This one is a little bit tricky because I was running around for ages. Now the direction is find a place for the white rose in the Queen's Garden. I thought we had to plant it or place it somewhere. I was running around losing hair at an alarming rate trying to figure it out. It turns out you can throw away the shovel because you just have to go up to the white rose tree here and place the single rose you had. I thought it was like a tree we had to plant. Anyway, trying to water it, but it's actually a collectible item. And then that magically opens a portal, so you don't have to be like teleporting around the place and running around. And it transports us into Mickey's secret room, which is in the Dream Castle. And again, follow the purple paw prints, and you got that catfish that we have caught before, if you'll remember in the previous quests. So we exit it, and Cheshire should be outside, and he's delighted we've made it this far, but we are missing a fourth ingredient. So we have the spoiled milk, we have the white rose, / that fish.
Yes.
I'm small and round, crushed and ground, a bean they say to start the day, what am I? Now,
You don't say.
probably you can all get that quite quickly and easily, but I knew it straight away because we had to, as I said before, level Stitch up. And the reason why we had to level Stitch up is because we needed access to coffee beans. So you need coffee beans, lads. So you need Stitch at level 4. And at that stage then, you'll be able to cook the special... well, you're going to get trapped in all the junk I have around my valley. Go to your house or go to a cooking station. Now, it won't come up as a quest thing, which is unfortunate. I hate when that happens. You're going to have to put the ingredients in free range. So spoiled milk, Cheshire Cat catfish, and the dried sprout, so it's not a white rose actually, and then coffee bean. Took me ages to find the coffee bean in the menu, and you get the Cheshire Cat concoction. Definitely not poison. So we bring the concoction to Cheshire Cat. Now a lot of you have been asked or have been saying you should get the Cheshire Cat to run around with you and stuff, and he keeps disappearing on me, lads, so I'm not a fan of that, so we're just going to meet him at his tree. Easy thing to do. And we give him his old concoction,
Yourself.
and he's unexpectedly surprised that we solve the riddles. We're just geniuses on this channel. Now, and of course, we don't have too much guidance on what to do with it, except that we have to go fishing. So he's going to give us another riddle, which is quite easy, more solid than water through... Though may be its daughter, it stoppers the flow, and warmeth is its foe. So we're talking about ice. So we're talking about Frosted Heights, I'd imagine. So yeah, starts this, so pretty easy enough, I think. Okay, so the game even tells you. There was me thinking I was clever, getting a head start. But yeah, we have to go to the Frosted Heights, and we have to fish. Because...
I do so.
reasons. Get your keysters to the Frosted Heights. Goofy's there trying to sabotage our progress. We have to drink the concoction. Look at all those pumpkin seeds. No wonder he's level 10 quite quickly. Happy days. And then we have to go and fish. Now, it doesn't give us guidance on where or what colour, so I'm just going to take it for face value that it's going to be a 5-star or a gold ring. So there's one over there in the pond, and there's one here. Time will tell. Caterpillar's like the best companion, isn't he? He's gorgeous. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, regular catfish or catfish of some sort. It's not even really one of those sturgeons you usually get. I'll go and do this again. Now maybe it did say something about still water, so maybe it is about a pond. But I thought because there's that bridge there that it kind of was the still thing. Look at all that wood. If you saw in the last video, it was because I didn't have any hardwood for the last quest, so we had to remember to plant trees down so that the game would spawn wood. So maybe it is the pond. Oh, there we go. Cheshire chest. Goofy's delighted. Let's better pick up this wood while we can, lads. Never know when you're going to need it again, which is true because I'm always caught in the hop. I've been playing this game since it was released, and I'm still kind of like taken by surprise on all these ingredients that we're needing. So I'm just going to pick these up while we can, and then get your keister back to the Cheshire Cat. Now, I don't think the chest itself is the reward, because it's not really great, and we did get the Aladdin one instead, so hopefully there's something inside it, maybe that's good.
Marvelous. It's you.
It's a very special Cheshire chest just for me. You shouldn't have. It's a token of our friendship. And I wanted you to earn it. Where's the fun in giving it away?
Yes.
True. Bizarre scavenger hunt. But we did enjoy it. I'm not even going to try and read that.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Open the Cheshire chest in your inventory. Let's open that. And let's see what we got. Ah, it's the outfit that we got from the promos. So you got a lovely jacket, kind of like a Black Parade, My Chemical Romance jacket, and gloves. So there you have it, guys. On a Wild Cheshire Chase, done. Let's go and put maybe some 1 or 2 more Alice in Wonderland things on. Do we have anything purple? There's cat ears, because the Mad Hatter thing doesn't really go too well. We have our Cheshire Cat slippers. Oh, the ears aren't actually part of Alice in Wonderland. So we were just going to go wardrobe, hats. We're going to take a nice wee photo with them, just to say thank you for all those quests. And yeah, at this point, lads, thank you very much for checking out all the videos. The channel is exploding again. Every new patch we get an influx of new members, so I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the patch as much as I did. Hope you enjoy these videos. Drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. Love to chat to you about the game. And I hope you're doing well. And until next we meet, look after yourselves, be good, and take care. Cheese.